What if I told you there are cars from the 1990s still running strong today, with engines that refuse to quit even after 300,000 miles? These aren't just reliable, they're nearly indestructible. Some are expected, but others? Total shockers. And trust us, number 11 is a total sleeper that no one saw coming. Before we jump in, hit that like button if you love cars that last forever, and subscribe so you never miss our latest rankings and expert picks. Now, let's get started. If there was ever a true sleeper sedan, it was the Mercedes-Benz 500e. Built from 1990 to 1995, this unassuming W124 looked like any other executive Benz, but beneath the hood lurked a 5.0-liter V8 straight from the SL500. With 326 horsepower, which was later detuned to 320 horsepower for emissions, it could effortlessly hit 155 miles per hour and dominated the Autobahn with brutal acceleration. But what made the 500e truly special? Well, it was its Porsche connection. Mercedes had to call in Stuttgart's finest to help fit the oversized engine, and Porsche even handled assembly. It featured a 4-speed automatic Bosch LH Jetronic injection and variable inlet valve timing, making it a tech marvel of its time. Built like a tank, yet demanding to maintain, the 500e is now a collector's icon. Many have crossed 200,000 miles, still running strong, while prices keep climbing for this high-performance brute in a tailored suit. Think luxury cars are tough? Now, let's talk about a vehicle built to survive anything: the Jeep Wrangler. When it comes to off-roading, the Jeep Wrangler is the name that stands above the rest. Built for adventure, this rugged machine was designed to conquer dirt trails, rocky climbs, and anything else nature threw at it. The 1990s models packed either an inline-6 or a V6, making 150 to 190 horsepower. Not huge numbers, but in this lightweight off-roader, it was more than enough. Speed wasn't the goal. Capability was. With a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of about 10 seconds and a top speed of around 100 miles per hour, it wasn't built for drag races, but off the road, unstoppable. A simple camshaft design, cast iron engine block, and no-fuss cooling system made it easy to fix anywhere. Some years had their quirks, but with proper care, Wranglers routinely hit 200,000 plus miles. That's why 1990s models still hold their value, selling for $10,000 or more. If adventure is your thing, this is your machine. Rugged and capable is one thing, but elegance and heritage? The Jaguar XJ Sedans had both in spades. Jaguar's XJ Sedans from 1995 to 1997 were a turning point for the brand. After years of battling reliability concerns, Jaguar finally stepped up its game, and these models showed that improvement. Under the hood sat a 4.0-liter V8, producing a respectable 290 horsepower. That meant a swift 0 to 60 miles per hour time of about 7 seconds, and a top speed exceeding 140 miles per hour. For a luxury sedan, those were impressive figures, but what really set the XJ apart was its blend of old-school British charm and modern engineering. The aluminum engine block kept the weight down, and the dual overhead camshaft setup, paired with variable valve timing, ensured smooth power delivery. The transmission was a sturdy 4-speed automatic designed for effortless highway cruising. That said, regular maintenance was still essential, as neglected examples could become money pits. With many lasting over 150,000 miles, this generation of XJs proved that Jaguar could build not just a fast and stylish sedan, but a dependable one too. Love cars that stand the test of time? Hit that like button and subscribe for more legendary rides. Grace is good, but what if you crave precision and adrenaline? The BMW E36 M3 delivers in every corner. If one car defines BMW's golden era of performance, it's the E36 M3. Built from 1992 to 1999, this was the car that brought BMW's motorsport division into the mainstream. But what powered this thing? At its heart was the legendary S50 engine, a 3.0-liter straight-six, pushing 286 horsepower. With Vanos variable valve timing and individual throttle bodies, throttle response was razor-sharp and the sound was pure magic. Paired with a 5-speed manual, the E36 M3 could hit 60 miles per hour in under 6 seconds and was electronically limited to 155 miles per hour. But speed wasn't its only trick. The 50-50 weight distribution, precise steering, and balanced chassis made it a driver's dream. While generally reliable, Vanos issues and oil consumption required attention. Originally priced around $41,000, the E36 M3 has become a classic, with clean examples fetching top dollar. Many have crossed 200,000 miles, proving that with care, this legend isn't just fast, it's built to last. But what if you want something more iconic, more timeless? The Porsche 911 993 is the ultimate evolution of a legend. For Porsche fans, the 911 993 is the holy grail, the last of the air-cooled legends before Porsche switched to water-cooled engines. Built from 1994 to 1998, it marked the end of an era. Powering it was a 3.6-liter flat-six, delivering 282 horsepower in its base form. That might not seem like much today, but thanks to its lightweight chassis and razor-sharp engineering, it could sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 5 seconds and hit over 160 miles per hour. Technically, the 993 was a masterpiece. It featured a dual overhead camshaft design with hydraulic valve lifters, reducing maintenance headaches. Drivers had two choices: a 6-speed manual, considered one of Porsche's finest, or a Tiptronic automatic for a more relaxed ride. The air-cooled engine demanded careful cooling and oil management, but with proper upkeep, these engines were bulletproof, often surpassing 200,000 miles. Sophisticated engineering is great, but sometimes raw power wins. Meet the Dodge Viper, a beast with no leash. If there's one car that defines raw American muscle, it's the Dodge Viper. When it hit the streets in the early 90s, it was a bare-knuckle brawler on 4 wheels. No electronic assists, no driver aids, just brutal, untamed power from an 8.0-liter V10, churning out 400 horsepower. That was enough to rocket this beast from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 4 seconds, with a top speed north of 160 miles per hour. Under the skin, the Viper was refreshingly simple. A single overhead camshaft design with 2 valves per cylinder kept the engine straightforward, while the 6-speed manual transmission ensured the driver was always in full control. The aluminum engine block helped manage weight, but the massive heat output meant the cooling system needed constant attention. Surprisingly, the Viper was reliable, if properly maintained. Owner satisfaction was high, though reliability scores depended on how hard it was driven. Today, used first-gen models range from $20,000 for rough examples to over $50,000 for pristine ones. If you crave an unfiltered, heart-pounding driving experience, the Viper still reigns supreme. But what if you just want pure, simple fun? That's where the Mazda Miata shines. The 1990s Mazda Miata, specifically the NA and NB models, is proof that you don't need monstrous horsepower to have fun. This little roadster, known for its perfect 50-50 weight distribution and easy handling, became a favorite among driving enthusiasts. Under the hood sat a small but mighty inline-4 engine, available in either 1.6 or 1.8-liter configurations, producing between 116 and 128 horsepower. That was enough to push the Miata from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 8 seconds, with a top speed of roughly 125 miles per hour. The Miata's engine design was simple yet effective. It featured a dual overhead camshaft setup and a timing belt that required replacement every 60,000 to 120,000 miles. The cast iron block provided durability, and the conventional cooling system was easy to maintain. The result? A car that could rack up 250,000 miles or more with proper care. Is there anything that can slow this beast down? The only major concerns are valve health and potential cooling system issues, but these are minor in the grand scheme of things. Whether you're a seasoned driver or a newcomer looking for a fun, lightweight sports car, the Miata is always a solid choice. Lightweight fun is great, but what about everyday reliability? The Ford Taurus has been a workhorse for decades. In the 1990s, the Ford Taurus was common on American roads, offering a solid mix of reliability, practicality, and affordability. It came with two engine options, a 3.0-liter V6 producing around 140 horsepower, or a more powerful 3.8-liter V6 delivering up to 190 horsepower. The stronger engine provided a quicker 0 to 60 miles per hour time of about 7 seconds, while the base model took closer to 9. Technically, the Taurus wasn't overly complex. The single overhead camshaft design and timing chain meant fewer maintenance headaches, while the 4-speed automatic transmission was standard across the lineup. The cast-iron engine block and conventional cooling system ensured durability, and while it lacked the excitement of sports cars, it was built to last. Many of these cars surpassed 250,000 miles with regular maintenance, proving their longevity. While used prices today remain low, a well-kept Taurus from the 90s is still a dependable and budget-friendly option. Need something bigger and more refined? The Lincoln Town Car takes comfort to the next level. If comfort and longevity were your priorities in the 1990s, the Lincoln Town Car was the king of the road. Powered by a smooth 4.6-liter V8, it produced around 190 horsepower. Not exactly a powerhouse, but more than enough to glide effortlessly down the highway. The 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint took about 9 seconds, and the top speed was just over 120 miles per hour. Under the hood, the Town Car featured a single overhead camshaft design with a timing chain, eliminating the need for frequent belt changes. The cast aluminum engine block kept weight in check, while the conventional cooling system ensured easy maintenance. J.D. Power and Consumer Reports generally gave the Town Car high marks for dependability, with many of these vehicles surpassing 200,000 miles. Luxury is nice, but sometimes a car needs an edge. That's where the Chevrolet Impala SS comes in. If there was ever a full-size sedan that had muscle car power with police-grade toughness, it was the 1990s Chevrolet Impala SS. Under the hood sat a 5.7-liter LT1 V8. Yes, the same basic engine found in the Corvette, pushing out 260 horsepower. That was enough to launch this big-bodied brute from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 7 seconds, with the top speed exceeding 140 miles per hour. Unlike modern performance sedans, the Impala SS kept things relatively simple. It featured a single overhead camshaft design with a timing chain, ensuring long-term durability. The 4-speed automatic transmission was smooth but firm, handling the V8's torque with ease. Built on a cast-iron block with a conventional cooling system, this car was made to last, and last it did. Many owners have reported mileage well beyond 200,000 miles with routine maintenance. While it may not have the high-tech systems of today's performance sedans, the Impala SS has something they don't: character. With its sinister blacked-out styling, aggressive stance, and a spacious interior, it became a favorite for both car enthusiasts and professionals alike. Big V8s are great, but true longevity comes with a legend. This is the Buick Regal GS. At first glance, the 1990s Buick Regal might seem like just another comfortable cruiser, but the Grand Sport version had a secret weapon under the hood: a supercharged 3.8-liter V6. This legendary Buick 3800 engine was a rock-solid workhorse, pushing up to 240 horsepower in its supercharged form. The engineering was straightforward. A single overhead camshaft design with a timing chain meant fewer moving parts to fail. The cast-iron block provided durability, while a 4-speed automatic transmission kept power delivery smooth. Despite its power, the Regal remained fuel-efficient and reliable, with some owners reporting over 400,000 miles on the odometer with proper maintenance. Consumer Reports and J.D. Power consistently rated the Regal as one of the most dependable sedans of its era. Even today, used models can be found for a bargain, making it an excellent choice for those who want a combination of performance, reliability, and comfort without breaking the bank. But what about legendary toughness? Well, the Jeep Grand Cherokee sets the standard. When it comes to rugged SUVs, few names hold as much weight as the Jeep Grand Cherokee. The 1990s models, especially those equipped with the 4.0-liter inline-six, earned a reputation for being nearly indestructible. Producing around 190 horsepower, this engine wasn't the fastest, but it was built to withstand abuse. Jeep kept the engineering simple: a single overhead camshaft design with a timing chain, a cast iron block, and a conventional cooling system. Buyers could opt for either a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic, both of which were reliable when maintained properly. The Grand Cherokee's body-on-frame construction and solid suspension made it a favorite for off-road enthusiasts. With proper care, these SUVs could easily surpass 200,000 miles. While fuel economy wasn't great, the trade-off was legendary durability. Speaking of tough, few SUVs command respect like the Ford Bronco. The 1990s models, available with either a 5.0-liter or 5.8-liter V8, were built to take on just about anything. These engines weren't just powerful, they were built for longevity, with many owners reporting over 250,000 miles on the odometer. Ford kept things simple with a single overhead camshaft design, a timing chain, and a cast iron block. Transmission choices included a 4-speed automatic or a 5-speed manual, catering to both casual drivers and off-road enthusiasts. The Bronco's body-on-frame construction and rugged drivetrain made it a favorite for anyone looking to tackle rough terrain. While used prices have gone up thanks to its cult following, a well-maintained Bronco is still one of the best ways to experience classic American off-roading. But what if you want a car that grips the road in all conditions? The Subaru Legacy makes winter driving look easy. The Subaru Legacy of the 1990s stood out for one key reason: its symmetrical all-wheel drive system, which provided excellent traction in all conditions. Paired with Subaru's signature boxer engines, it delivered a smooth and balanced driving experience. The Legacy's engine options included a 2.2-liter or 2.5-liter Boxer 4, producing between 130 and 165 horsepower. These engines featured dual overhead camshafts and a timing belt, which needed replacement every 60,000 to 105,000 miles. While the aluminum block was lighter than traditional cast iron, it required proper maintenance to avoid overheating issues. Despite its relatively simple design, the Legacy was built to last, with many examples exceeding 200,000 miles. AWD is great, but what if you just want bulletproof reliability? The Toyota Corolla is as solid as they come. If reliability had a name, it would be the Toyota Corolla. The 1990s models were the definition of bulletproof, with their simple yet effective engineering. Whether equipped with a 1.6 or 1.8-liter inline-4, these engines produced between 100 and 115 horsepower. Nothing exciting, but perfect for daily commuting. The Corolla featured a single overhead camshaft design with a timing belt that required replacement every 60,000 to 90,000 miles. The cast iron block ensured durability, while the conventional cooling system kept maintenance costs low. Transmission choices included a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic, both of which were reliable and easy to service. With many examples surpassing 200,000 miles with minimal maintenance, it became a go-to choice for budget-conscious buyers. Even today, it remains one of the best options for anyone looking for an affordable, fuel-efficient, and nearly indestructible car. But what if you need a bit more refinement? The Honda Accord balances efficiency and comfort. If the 1990s Honda Accord had a motto, it would be "Built to Last." The mid-size sedan became an easy choice for those who wanted a perfect balance between performance, fuel efficiency, and rock-solid reliability. Under the hood, the Accord featured a 2.2-liter inline-4, producing between 125 and 130 horsepower. Nothing mind-blowing, but more than enough for daily driving. It could hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 9 seconds, with a top speed of over 119 miles per hour. Honda used a dual overhead camshaft design with a timing belt, which required periodic replacements every 60,000 to 105,000 miles. Transmission options included a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic, both of which were known for their smooth shifts and durability. Many Accords from this era have easily surpassed 200,000 miles, with some reaching 300,000 miles or more with regular maintenance. The key to longevity? Timing belt replacements and regular coolant changes. While used prices vary, they remain affordable, making the Accord one of the best choices for anyone looking for a worry-free daily driver. But if you crave true luxury without sacrificing reliability, the Lexus LS400 is an unbeatable choice. The Lexus LS400 of the 1990s proved that a luxury car didn't have to be unreliable or expensive to maintain. Powered by a 4.0-liter V8 producing 290 horsepower, this full-size sedan could hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 7 seconds and cruise comfortably at over 150 miles per hour. Lexus engineered this car with a dual overhead camshaft design and a durable timing chain, meaning fewer maintenance headaches. The engine block was cast aluminum, keeping weight down while maintaining strength. A 4-speed automatic transmission was the standard choice, offering a smooth and refined ride. What truly set the LS400 apart was its longevity. Many owners have reported over 200,000 miles, with some even pushing past 500,000 miles on the original drivetrain. Despite its luxury status, maintenance costs were reasonable, and used models are still sought after today by those who want a comfortable yet bulletproof luxury sedan. Luxury is nice, but some cars are built to conquer anything. This is the Toyota Land Cruiser, an off-road king. If you wanted a vehicle that could cross deserts, climb mountains, and still run after 300,000 miles, the Toyota Land Cruiser was your answer. This SUV had a legendary reputation for durability, and the 1990s models were among the best ever built. The 4.5-liter inline-six under the hood produced around 170 horsepower, making it more of a steady workhorse than a speed demon. It took about 12 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour, but speed wasn't the point. The Land Cruiser was built to go anywhere and never break down. Toyota used a single overhead camshaft design with a timing chain, ensuring maximum durability. With transmission options that included a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic, drivers had choices based on their driving needs. The cast-iron engine block and a conventional cooling system made it nearly indestructible. Prices for used models vary wildly, with some well-maintained examples selling for over $50,000 thanks to their legendary status. If you wanted an SUV that could outlast civilization, the Toyota Land Cruiser was the way to go. Toughness is essential, but what about affordable, long-lasting fun? That's where the Honda Civic comes in. The 1990s Honda Civic was the ultimate budget-friendly car that just wouldn't quit. Small, fuel-efficient, and shockingly durable, it became a legend in the used car market. Depending on the trim, the Civic came with inline-4 engines ranging from 70 to 125 horsepower. It wasn't built for speed. 0 to 60 miles per hour took around 10 seconds, but it excelled at reliability and fuel efficiency. The single overhead camshaft design with a timing belt required replacement every 60,000 to 105,000 miles, but beyond that, maintenance was minimal. A 5-speed manual or 4-speed automatic sent power to the front wheels. The cast-iron engine block ensured long-term durability, while the conventional cooling system kept things simple. But the Civic's biggest claim to fame? Longevity. Many models easily surpassed 200,000 miles, and some went well past 300,000 miles with basic maintenance. The mid-1990s also introduced VTEC engines, which improved performance while maintaining fuel efficiency. Even today, finding a well-maintained 90s Civic isn't hard, and prices remain reasonable. If you needed an affordable car that could last forever, this was it. But when it comes to the ultimate balance of reliability, comfort, and longevity, the Toyota Camry stands alone. The 1990s Toyota Camry was the go-to car for families who wanted a comfortable, reliable, and nearly indestructible sedan. Engine options included an inline-4, which had between 115 to 140 horsepower, and a V6, which had 190 horsepower, giving buyers a balance between fuel efficiency and power. The 0 to 60 miles per hour time was around 9 seconds for the 4-cylinder, and 7 seconds for the V6, making it quick enough for daily driving. Toyota kept the engineering simple, a single overhead camshaft design with a timing chain, That meant fewer maintenance concerns compared to timing belt engines. Transmission options included a 4-speed automatic, which was smooth and long-lasting. Like its smaller sibling, the Corolla, the Camry was built to last well over 300,000 miles. Many owners have reported minimal issues even after decades of use. With its spacious interior, soft ride, and rock-solid reliability, it remained a top choice for those seeking a worry-free sedan. Even today, used Camrys from the 1990s are highly sought after, and for good reason. They just don't break down. How many miles has your car lasted? Drop it in the comments. I want to see who holds the record. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more automotive deep dives. And if you love reliability, click here to watch our video on 20 most reliable cars with forever lasting engines of the 70s.